in my bag. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Jesus Christ. Mic is working, right? Hey, what's up, soldier? Okay, mic is working. Cool. Turn the volume down on that. So, I don't exactly have a project to work on tonight. I mean, I do, but I don't have the lumber for it. I didn't get a chance to stop at Lowe's today and get a 4x4. I got to make another cube set. I got a really cool order in for a yeah, come on Friday. No kid. Well, no, my Friday is going to be, oh, it's going to be a long ass day. Driving with one other guy about 7 or 8 hours away to go pick up about 800 Christmas wreaths for a fundraiser for the band. So we're hauling a trailer. I want to pick up these wreaths. Last year we made a weekend of it. It was the band dad wreath run. But this year couldn't get commitment from enough people, so we're just, instead of doing a weekend of it, we're just running up there, staying overnight, Saturday morning, picking them up, and then hauling them back. So I don't know how long I'll be on tonight. I don't know really what I'm going to get into. Currently, I'm making, I got the laser going nonstop, doing discount cards on the laser with metal business cards. I can get 21 in a run. I could actually probably get 25 in a run, I think. Let's see here. Actually, don't know what I could do. But I learned something about my laser when I designed this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could get 24 in a run. I don't know if that really saves me a whole lot of time in the. Hey, thanks, Pilato. Haven't seen you here in a while. Thanks for stopping by. So, anyway, I learned something about the laser. I designed the file so that I can show it here. I could actually get 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 27 on a sheet. If we can see that. Okay, there we go. 27 on a sheet there. This is 21. When I had it 27 on a sheet, and what I did smartly this year, or for the first time doing something like this, was I actually cut out of the full sheet of wood the bounds of this, so that way, and I put marks on there. I put match marks so I can line it up again, and I left the remnant there so I can drop the remnant in with the match marks, drop this piece in there so I can line it up again. If I need to take it out, throw something else on there like I'm going to have to do with this cube set, and then put this back so it's all lined up again. So anyway, when I designed it, I didn't think about it. I had it justified right instead of justified left, if that makes sense. And so when I tried to run the file, does Lightburn sort? What do you mean by sort? Hey, I appreciate it, Pilato. Thanks for stopping by. Um, so with my laser, um, because the edges of that are so close to the physical bounds of the y-axis, short shapes to minute. No, it doesn't do that natively in Lightburn. At least I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of, and I don't think there's a plugin for that. Hey, what's up, big dog? Thanks for coming by. Represented 1170 how to record, upload interviews with a grandparent. That's really cool. That's something I wish I could have done with my grandfather. He had so many cool stories about World War II. But the bounds on in Lightburn for my laser, the way it's set up, are so close to the actual physical bounds that when I went to start it, it wouldn't start. The file was. I'm like, what's going on with this file? Why won't it work? And it took me a while to realize, and I've had this happen before, I just kind of forgot. If you get an error, sometimes it's something as simple as, hey, dummy, you're too close to the edge. So when the laser head moves, right, it's set at a certain speed, a certain acceleration, but it has to decelerate after it finishes that last cut, or the last bit of the file, and there just wasn't enough space. It was hitting the stops, or it would have hit the stops. So that's what was giving me the error. It wouldn't fire the laser. So what I should have done was just taken out the right. It was the right side that was giving me the issue, but I took out the right and I took out the left when I realized what was going on. The left side had enough room, so I should have really justified left because there's more room on that side. So in the future, I'll build a new template that's justified left, and that way I can get the full board. Because right now I'm wasting time basically. It's not a lot. It's only a few minutes with each set, but that adds up when I'm trying to do about 1,000 of these things. That's what I'm hoping anyway. That's pretty cool, Pilato. Hello, hey Jessica, Mark, welcome. Pretty much just hanging out, drinking beer tonight. I have projects to do. I always have projects to do, but I got a late start tonight. I had to go pick up my daughter from the airport. She's home from college today, and kind of an early start to her Thanksgiving. She didn't realize what week Thanksgiving was, so she bought a ticket for today, and then realized, oh crap, that's a week too early. But worked it out with her professors, so she didn't have to waste the money on a ticket that couldn't be refunded and yada yada. It was a whole thing. So anyway, she's home. Spent some time with her. She's actually got some schoolwork to do. Project she's got to do tonight. So I figured I'd hop on here for a little bit. And while I'm running the laser, it takes me about an hour and call it 8 minutes per side. Each one of these cards is dual-sided. So that's about 2 hours, and we'll call it 20 minutes because it takes a while to line them up to the marks I have on there. I'm actually paying my daughter to do that for me because I hate doing it, flipping those damn things and setting new ones. So my youngest daughter, I'm paying her $1 per side to do that for me because I'm making pretty decent money off of these, and saving the band a buttload of money this year at the same time. CNC laser like reading map, writing up. Yeah, writing up is my 0. Hey, thanks, Pilato, for stopping by. See you on the next one. Appreciate it. One thing I do need to do tonight, besides work on the band prop for next year, which I'm not ready to jump into just yet, is I've got a T-shirt design I want to do. So maybe we'll walk through that process of how to do that. I will tell her that you said hello. She's inside watching a movie right now. I'm going to let her know pretty soon that this butt needs to get flipped. Probably another 20 or 30 minutes left on it. Hey, if you want a way to make money, um, when I do the coop set, she's going to sand those down for me. I pay her for that, and try to get her integrated into some of these tools and things, and try to teach her some skills, and get something out of it too. Besides just the education, make some money. Why not? Hire my kids. So, I guess I can get to the T-shirt idea. I don't know if I want to do it in Canva. I probably have to do it in Canva. So, let's see here. And I'm really pissed that all my tabs went away. Am I logged in? I should be. Yep, I'm logged in. Cool. So, I need an image of a trumpet. Outline. So if I ask AI to draw me a trumpet, it comes out bad. That's not bad. Cool, that's a JPEG. Laser engraving files. Let's see here. Do I have a T-shirt folder? I do not. New folder. Whoops. Whoops. Nope, no, I can do that. So one thing I really like about let's save this before I mess with anything. Get a new one. So I can pull in this picture, right? And even though it has the watermark on there, Lightburn doesn't care. So you can go Tools, Trace Image, and it's actually it's a pretty good image tracing program if you're trying to do something like that. So I can do an image trace there. Boom, I've got that. Let's make that a fill layer. Not too bad. Pretty good. And that's just the default settings. I could adjust it a little bit and maybe make some of these lines look a little nicer. It was a JPEG. It probably wasn't the best resolution. But now I can save this. So export this as T-shirts. This is trumpet SVG. Actually, do I want to do an SVG? Yeah, I kind of have to. Okay. I think Canva will open that up. Let's see. Cookie Tin Banjos years ago. Yeah. Loads of glue in your hair? All right, Farm Boy. I don't know why I put loads of glue in my hair, but sure. And welcome. So let me get back to the. Actually, can you guys even see that? I don't know. Hold on. Maybe not. Maybe I need to move the camera. See what I hate doing verticals, but that's what YouTube wants. Okay, so I can work off to the side of this. Now that that's in focus, let's pull up Canva here, and create. So for t-shirts, how did I do this before? I think it was custom size, 54 by 45. Okay. And I want to upload an image. And we'll do, oops. Cool. So I have a trumpet there. And I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger. I want that to kind of be the main focus of this. And I want to color it black. Instead of blue, I want it to be black. Okay. So I'll make that black. I can't really fill it in here, I don't think. But that's fine. So now I need to add text. Add a text box up here. Oh, it's right there. Move it up there. So and I want to make that a bigger font. We need to be like 300. I think we need a comma in there. And then another text box. Oops. Move that. And make that 300. Definitely going to make that smaller. All right. There we go. Now it'll let me move it. So everything's centered there. There we go. That's centered. That's centered. Change the font. Hey, what's up, Shoot? I was turning a garden dibbler on the little... What is a garden dibbler? I need a lathe. God, I want a lathe so bad. Okay, this one I can delete. I want a different font. Ooh, I like that. The script font, I think it's fun. Or something like that. So what is a garden dibbler? That sounds dirty to me. Dribbler, maybe? And by the way, another cheap, easy thing to do if you have a laser, I sold a bunch of this year, were garden tags. For people that, growing vegetables and flowers and things like that. Dibbler is for making holes for planting seeds. Okay. Cool. I like it. Pointy pokey thing. Okay, I got that. I can understand pointy pokey thing. Oh man, my shot is finally worked. Oh no, maybe it's not. I'm gonna put my my brace back on. I haven't worn it all day because it was bothering me yesterday. I jacked up my wrist. My wife says it's from looking at my watch too much, like turning my wrist. So the outside of my wrist, and then it got a shot in there 2 days ago. Cortisone shot. All right, so this is the idea for the t-shirt. I'm going to do a couple different horns: trumpet, trombone, saxophone. That's not really a horn. I guess it sort of is. Trumpet, trombone, baritone, maybe tuba. But I thought it'd be a fun t-shirt design. Maybe it'll sell, maybe it won't. We'll see. But I'm going to try it on a couple different things on my Printify page and see if it works. Printify to Etsy. So, it's that easy to make a design, though, right? That took me all of, 5 minutes to do? Of course, I tried AI to do this for me, and when it generates a trumpet, it's not a very good image. It's ugly. It does weird things with the pipes and whatnot. I don't know what you call those. I am not a musician. Actually, let's make this. There we go. That's centered. Should I keep that as one line? Do I make you horny? Or maybe 3 lines? Let's see what looks better. Do I make you horny? Now, the funny thing is AI wouldn't do this by itself. It's like, oh, that violates our conduct rules or whatever. Like, seriously? The word horny? 80-watt spindle keeps overheating. I think the bearing is cooked. Let it turn. Hey, there you go. $30 Temu lathe. What did you really lose out of that? Not bad. I've been thinking about, I've been searching Facebook Marketplace, and I see them pop up. I'm like, I really kind of want that. I just don't have the space for it right now. I got so much extra crap in here. I got to really deep clean this maybe over Christmas. I'm not taking a Christmas break this year like I normally do. The shipyard no longer requires us to take a week of leave, which is awesome because I've used a buttload of leave this year. And there's a lot of leave I didn't want to take. I hate taking it every year. I'd rather just work over Christmas break. Give me Christmas off, give me New Year's off. I'm happy. So anyway, this year I'm not required to take leave, so I'll be working and saving some leave. But it's still going to be kind of a quiet time. I can get a lot of work done in the shop, and maybe over Thanksgiving as well. So what do we think? Which one looks better? This or as one line, do I make you horny? What do we think? I grab all of this and drop it down. Whoops. Doesn't let me do that. Oh no. Whatever that did, undo that. I want to, how do I drag all, oh, there we go. Ah, right there, very center. So I'm thinking this on a couple different color t-shirts. Maybe change the color of the text and the horn for, say, a darker colored shirt. We'll see. Let's see what other fonts are on here. Oh no, not Brittany. Nope. It's not bad. I'd like to get on a live. Once I do get a lathe, I'd like to get on a live with somebody that does that. I've watched a lot of people do it and maybe learn some things about lathe work. I just want to make some pens, and like it'd be really cool to make my own custom dowels and table legs and things like that. Yeah, I mean, I watch all you guys do turning on stuff, and I'm so jealous. It's a skill that I've always wanted to learn. I just don't know what would be a good font for this. I'm thinking of script font, but that's 2 minute tips would love to help. Okay, cool. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I will try to catch that for sure. I think that is fancy enough. It's kind of funny there. So that's Amaressa. I think I like that. 2 central machine, 1 craftsman, 1 dirt. Oh man, red oak. Ooh, nice. What's the easiest wood you've ever turned? I imagine something like cedar or soft maple is gonna be real easy to do. Even black walnut. I mean, it's not that hard of a wood. But I imagine something like pecan is gonna be that's gonna be rough. Sure, pine. Yeah, yeah. I can see cherry as being pretty easy to turn. Probably comes out beautiful too. Ooh, that reminds me. Project I'm going to do for my youngest daughter. My wife sent it to me. Um, Actually, I think I can pull it up here. Let's go to my Facebook. Simpsons killed off a character for good, huh? Did it finish? Nope, it didn't. Okay. Let's see if I can get to. Yep, this right here. My daughter loves sharks, and I love messing with resin. I think that'd be really cool to do. I just got to build a mold for it. But some black walnut burl, and I can get a hold of that pretty easily. I mean, I might even have some chunks here of live edge that would work pretty good. I just got to find the little figurines to throw in there. But I think it looks pretty cool. So that's a project I'm gonna be working on over the next couple weeks from my youngest. Anyway, don't want that. There we go. So I think this is going to be the finished product here, and then I'll just change out the horn for some different instruments. So let's go ahead and shoot. What's the next step in the process? I forget. Save it, okay, and download it. Hey, what's up, Keith? Thanks for stopping by tonight. Missed you on the last one. I know you've been busy though. Like work schedule's been weird and crazy and stuff going on. Ugh. I know you guys have better things to watch tonight than me create t-shirts, but I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a bit. Printify. All right, so I opened a Printify account. Maybe. Hey, it verified I'm human. I don't know how it did that, but it did. All right, cool. All right, so let us. Shit. Let me. I forget how to add a new. Oh, catalog. I go there. Okay, so we're gonna go to t-shirts, and I like the Gildan 64,000. I like this shirt. I fell asleep. That's cool. It happens. Gildan 54,000 is pretty good too. And the price isn't bad here. $8.47 a shirt. $6 if you have premium. I don't have premium. I haven't sold enough shirts to justify that yet. I don't know what another good shirt is. Actually, let me sort by lowest price. Gildan 5,000. I'm not sure about that one. The 64,000 is one of the lowest price shirts. So I'm going to go with that. So start designing. And so now I need to shoot. Where did that save to? Actually, I copied it, I think. Maybe I didn't. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've done this. I'm going to download this. I already did download it. There we go. Open up this bad boy. We're going to cut that and paste it into laser engraving t-shirts. This is, oh shit. There we go. Call it horny. Later I'll change it to horny trumpet. Let us upload from my device. Yes. So I want to make it a little bit bigger. I really want to fill the front of that shirt. It's as big as it'll go. And let's select our variants here. So white, sure, that'll work. Sport gray. Oh, shoot. It's got the white background. So that doesn't work. What do I have to do in Canva? I don't remember. Shoot. Let's go with downloading this. Transparent background. There we go. Okay. That's the thing I forgot. Okay. So now we can not open file. Cut that, paste it where it goes. Delete that one because I don't want that. No, I didn't double click it. I slow double clicked it. So this is horny trumpet. All right, so back to Printify. Upload a horny trumpet. And make that as big as possible. Oops, shoot, what happened there? Undo that. Okay, there we go. So, I'm going to do white. I'm going to do that sport gray. Dark heather. I might have to change the color of the font there. Navy. Yeah, I need a lighter color. Definitely not black because you'll never see it. Red. Sure, that works. Let's see. Natural. Light blue. Sure. Royal. It should work on that. Navy, it won't. Okay. So I've got a few variants there. Size variants. You'll only do one size for 3X. Do 4 for 2X. 5 for extra large. It's weird some of the colors like don't come in certain sizes. Okay. And then I can save the product. Okay, so I got these different color variants. And so once you do that, you can go and previous ones I did like a neck thing with my Etsy shop on there. I'm not going to do that for this one. But for the mock-ups, I want to go, hey, someone wearing that in the blue? Light blue, we'll go a dude wearing that in the gray. And then someone wearing that in the cream color. A dude wearing that in the dark blue. No, it doesn't really show up as well. We'll go that. And we'll do a size chart and save. Cool. So listing details. Improve listing. So we're going to call this a funny t-shirt. And see what it comes up with. Hey, what's up, Dad? That's cool. Hey, Lily's home. I went and picked her up from the airport today. All right, so we've created that. It made tags for me. You do economy and standard shipping. Pricing. All right, so retail price of $21. We're going to edit the price. I'm going to say $25 per shirt. And I'm adding Etsy offsite ads. Do I want to do that? So I'd make $8 a shirt or $5 a shirt if I did the ads. Yeah, screw it. We'll do it. I'll just see if that works. We'll publish that. And this is linked to my Etsy account, so it automatically does all the work for me. And once I go to Etsy, I can say, hey, it's there. I'm selling a new t-shirt. Cool. So it really doesn't take much to create a new t-shirt and sell it on Etsy. Now, I haven't sold any, but I have had some favorited and whatnot. I'm just trying different things. And at 20 cents per listing fee, that's fine. I can do that. It's not that bad. Hold on.
I theorize this because overall, the percentage of Irish people who hold bachelor's degrees is 10 to 20%, and this is on par with.
Okay, my oldest daughter is doing some Zoom meeting. All right, so bear with me. Donna must be in the shower. So I got to flip these cards real quick. I apologize. Get the next, or get the back sides of these done. So I can at least get 2 sets done today. It's 42 cards. Trying to get 100 done by Friday before I leave. I delivered 100 today. If I can get more, that's better. And then next week is just going to be pump these out. Every free minute I have is going to be pretty much devoted to get these pumped out. With Thanksgiving coming up, Black Friday sales, all that, people looking to spend some money, so we want to get these band cards out there. It's a pretty good fundraiser for the band. And since I saved the band money this year by making it myself and charging the band about half as much as what they were being charged before, it's a win-win. The band saves money, I make some money, some holiday money, and yeah, it all works out in the end. And I'll probably pump a lot of that money back in the band. I mean, I pay for a lot of stuff besides my kids' band fees. I mean, I paid for a lot of the props this year out of pocket, little things here and there. But I don't mind doing it because I want the kids to have a good time. I've only got a few years left before my kids graduate out of it. And I won't be doing that anymore. I can't wait to finish the design for this year's prop, though. I'm going to have a lot of fun building that on the live, doing the whole process. I think next week I'm going to get really into the 3D design part of it. I've done some of the work. I got more to go. So next Wednesday will be probably, unless I get some crazy orders in, probably doing that on the live. So some more computer work next week. Show you guys some stuff in Fusion. How easy it is to design things in there. They've added some pretty good updates to it. All right, so I flipped those cards over, and now, so doing something like this is as easy as, I don't need that anymore, so I don't even have to save that. Band cards. Nope. Why don't I have that saved in there? Because I'm a silly goose. I don't have to save that anymore. We'll open up these band cards. All right, so this is one side of the discount card. All these different businesses and their discounts. The other side is just on a different layer, so I can turn this layer off and turn the other layer on. There's our band logo, which I'm working on updating. And the other ones, the other businesses, I think we got 21 businesses this year. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 12. That would be 24, 23, 22, 22 businesses this year. All right. So I can get through about 2 sets of these before I have to do some cleaning on the laser. Bear with me just a second. Be right back. It's getting nice and cold out here. And my wife's really happy with how cold it's getting. And my oldest, she's happy to be where it's warm. This is about 10, 15 degrees warmer than where she was at. It was almost 70 degrees today. It's supposed to be real warm this weekend, I think. And then for Thanksgiving, it's going to cool down. But they're supposed to get up in Ohio up to 30 or 40 inches of snow this year. So she's looking forward to that, sort of. Because we don't get much snow down here. This year in North Kakalaki, we're supposed to get some decent snow. We'll see if it actually happens. And by decent snow, I mean like maybe a foot total for the season. Where some years we get just an inch or two. All right, so that's how easy it is to do a two-sided engrave. Just make sure that you line everything up. Do it on separate layers with the same settings. And just turn off one layer, turn on the other layer, and go. I really love Lightburn. So we made a t-shirt. I showed you guys some lasering stuff. And I don't really have a whole lot else to do tonight. I'm just going to wait for this laser to finish up. That might be it for tonight. So, back that up a bit. Put my ugly mug on there. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. It was pretty short tonight. What? An hour maybe? But again, I don't have a whole lot going on. A lot I could do, but I don't have the materials to do it tonight. So tomorrow I'm going to be trying to bust out a Cube set before I go on this short trip so I can get it out in the mail. That one's going to be a Notre Dame. There we go. We're American, right? Notre Dame Cube set. So the customer didn't want the Viking engravings, the runes. They wanted to be Notre Dame themed. I'm like, cool. So we worked it out where one side is going to be navy blue, the other side is going to be gold. Then the king will be navy blue and gold with the Notre Dame logo on one side, the ND, and on the other side, the Fighting Irishman. So that's going to be cool to do. It's going to be a lot easier to do, a lot quicker. That's what I'll work on Saturday when I get back. Just getting those painted up and engraved. And that's it for this week. So thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And next week, I should be working on, like I said, I'm going to try to work on some of the prop stuff, the 3D modeling. And I'm probably working on my daughter's Christmas gift there that I showed you guys. Do some resin. Well, I probably won't get to the resin work yet. I got to build a mold for it first. And I'm not exactly sure. I might have to order a custom mold, which I've been meaning to do anyway. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So thanks for hanging out. And I guess I'll catch you on the next one. And as always, go make something.